What's up, guys? Welcome back to the vlog channel. I know it's been a little while since we've actually done anything on here, but I decided to come and hang out for a little bit before heading off into the haunted woods, which we will be going there probably in about an hour or so. So I've actually returned to Boston Mills Cemetery. This is one of the oldest and most haunted cemeteries in this area. It dates back to the 1800s, if I'm not mistaken. Just heard a weird thump, but anyways, yeah, so we're here. I'm actually standing right in front of the old schoolhouse. We've had plenty of experiences in this cemetery. Last time, was it last time or the time before that? I don't really remember anymore, but it has been a while since we camped out here, and I saw something. I don't know what the hell it was. It was kind of like this weird ghoulish looking thing. I said it was like, I don't know, probably the devil or something. I have no idea. It was just very, very strange. It was all the way on that side of the cemetery. But before we get into that, I just wanted to show you something from our sponsors. It's this awesome e-scooter company called Awesome, literally. And yeah, so here's that. Alright guys, before we get this video started, we have a sponsor for today called Awesome. They actually sent us an e-scooter. Let's open up the box and see what's inside. Wow, this actually looks pretty cool so far. This thing is like heavy duty. Wow. Of course, every time I try to film this video, it starts raining, but we're doing it anyways, because yeah, this is awesome. No pun intended. So this is the L2 Max. You guys will see what it looks like once it's assembled. So I think I'm gonna have to actually read the instructions for this one. Alright guys, there you have it. She is assembled. It actually is pretty cool. It comes with these keys to unlock it. I haven't taken her for a ride yet, but we'll probably get to that tomorrow. Hopefully it's not raining, and it'll be a nice little day for a cool little ride. But so far this thing is pretty sweet looking. Alright guys, we finally got ourselves a decent day. The sun is shining, and it's a great day to test out the Awesome e-scooter. No pun intended, that's literally what it's called. Yeah, so we assembled it, and then of course it started raining, so I didn't really feel like going out in the rain, but now there are no rain clouds, and it's time to go for a little rip. So this is what it looks like, completely assembled. It's actually very nice. Apparently it goes up to 40 miles per hour, and the cool thing is they give you all these like keys, NFC keys, and you just tap the screen, unlocks the actual scooter itself. It's got several different modes here. We got sport, race, and the lowest one is eco mode. So apparently she's pretty quick too. We also have dual motors. I'm not really sure what that does, but maybe that makes us go even faster. We got a little horn thing, even got signals. We got a light on the front here, and yeah, she's pretty cool. I'm honestly very impressed so far. Now, of course, it is recommended to use a helmet. I don't have a bike helmet anymore. I haven't used one in many years, to be honest with you. So we're gonna throw on the old hockey bucket. I'm gonna look ridiculous, but who cares? Gotta protect the noggin, of course. Like I said, safety first. We're also gonna see exactly how fast this thing can go. I'm not really used to scooters, so we gotta figure this out. All right, let's go. Might get a little bit breezy here and there, but we're testing her out on eco mode first, especially because we're going through a park, so we don't want to go that fast. Alright, we got her in sport mode now. See how she goes. Going left. Alright, wow. Damn. Alright, so far we tried sport mode, and we hit about 26 miles per hour, and that's without the dual motor. I'm gonna actually set it into race mode now and see if we can actually hit about 30 to 35 miles per hour. Alright, here we go. Whoa. Oh yeah, holy crap. Damn, we were going pretty quick. We were hitting about 28, 29 miles per hour, almost uphill, but we're gonna try this dual motor and see if that makes it any faster, but that was quite impressive. Here we go. Oh, Jesus. Whoa. Woo. Okay, okay. Okay, that's not a joke! Holy crap! Damn! Alright. Back to where it all began. Holy man, this thing is quick. And it grips too. That's the crazy part. Like, the tires on this thing are amazing. Wow. But yeah, definitely go and check out the awesome e-scooter. I will leave the link down in the description below, and yeah, go and check them out and get one for yourself if you're interested. Honestly, I am very impressed. More impressed. Last time I've ridden one of these was an e-bike. This was even more fun. I don't know what it was, but it was just definitely more fun. Anyways, time to get this adventure started. I'm not going to stay too long or too late because I do want to head over to the other location later on. I do also have some updates I will give you guys at the end of this video. They're pretty fun, they're pretty awesome, and I think you guys are really going to like what we're going to be doing very soon. But in the meanwhile, I heard something creaking over there, but in the meanwhile, let's get to investigating the cemetery. Well, there go the coyotes. Not a moment too late. So I think there's a big, like, open field back there, and they usually like to hang out around there. But anyway, this is the old schoolhouse. Like I said, it's been a minute since we've been here. Oh, they're not too far. I also thought I heard something. Almost like someone walked in the leaves, but I don't see anybody. Grab my flashlight. Yeah, so a little bit about this place. The schoolhouse in particular has a spooky story to it. Basically, where they actually used to keep dead bodies in the schoolhouse. Reason why is because back in the day they didn't have things called backhoes, so they couldn't dig holes to bury the bodies. So they would keep them inside of the schoolhouse during the winter until the ground decided to thaw out. Canada, cold weather, the ground freezes over. And, yeah, so that's that. I will probably run a spirit box. I was going to bring my other one, but I completely forgot it at home. So we're kind of going a little bit light tonight, a little bit raw. But yeah, if there's anybody here with us that wants to communicate, you might recognize me. I've been here before. I did see something really weird in this place. Not a clue what the hell it was, but if you want to tell me something, maybe just out loud. Nothing. Quiet. Okay. Well, there was a time where someone knocked on the door, so I guess we could try that. We could knock first and see if something knocks back. Alright, spirits, I'm gonna knock on your schoolhouse door here. See if something maybe knocks back. Do you want to knock back for us? That'd be kind of cool. Nothing yet. Let's try this one more time. Imagine there was like a janitor or something and he's inside the schoolhouse and he just starts knocking back. But there's no other cars here, so. And I don't think anybody ever actually goes in the schoolhouse. I do want to What the hell was that? Sorry, I know there's a passing car, but it sounded like something knocked on that and then hit the bell. What the hell? Something fall maybe from the tree? No, there's no way. And then somehow hit the... Wait, was it the bell? Oh, dude! That was literally the bell. Okay. Oh, I just heard a creak inside school. We got some action, I think. That's cool. Let's actually make sure, because I didn't go around back, but let's make sure no one's actually here, because I don't want to contaminate our little investigation. I do genuinely love this place. That's kind of why I like coming back periodically. And it's good to do it now before the winter, because, you know, the weather gets really nasty in this area. Nope, nobody here. Okay, so something hit that bell. That is cool. Something also hit that door at some point in time. You can see a huge like gash in it. Yeah, there's no one here. Okay, that was quick. That didn't take very long at all. Okay, so I'm kind of curious. Maybe we should walk on over towards the... You know what? Hang on a second. Let me try something here. Whatever did that, can you do that again? You want to make the bell ding? I don't think it does that on its own. It's not like actually physically designed to do anything on its own. You'd have to manually ding-a-ling it. Yes, I said ding-a-ling it. It's the word of the day, okay? Let's just kind of give it a second or two. See me. So what I do want to do is I want to grab the tripod, maybe walk down that direction, and there is an old spot down there where a man died by a tree. I guess he was cutting the tree or something, the tree killed him, or I don't know, maybe got into a chariot accident. But yeah, he's buried all the way down there. It is the oldest gravesite on the property. I've always like kind of attempted to communicate with that particular person. Haven't had too much luck, but I don't know. The experiences I've had in this cemetery are kind of strange, but let's grab our tripod and head on over there. Okay, tripod acquired. Let's venture on through this beautiful cemetery. It's a very peaceful spot when there's no cars passing through. That is the one thing with this spot, is that you do get a little bit of traffic here and there. But yeah, this is more of like the newer section. I mean, I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of an explanation as we go through. So this is newer section kind of on this side, and then it gets a little bit older, and then the oldest graves are all the way down there, which is where I'm going to head. I just heard a voice. Could be one of the neighbors, but I heard a woman or something. Not sure. So where I camped was actually all the way down there, and that was spooky. Those were some spooky times doing that. I don't know if it was smart or stupid. I picked back there because there's no graves, so we're not going to end up, sleeping on top of somebody, which I just don't really feel comfortable doing that, to be honest with you. I think we got to head over in that direction. Hello, spirits. Not sure if you remember me, but we've been here a couple times. I think one of the first times we came here, I think I had literally just started kind of doing these videos. Whoa. Okay, that was creepy for a second. I literally thought somebody was standing next to me. Ooh, it's chilly. That's another reason I don't want to stay out here, because you don't get a break from the breeze, really. But yeah, that was kind of creepy. Like, it kind of felt like, or even looked at the corner of my eye, like as if somebody was there. But obviously there's no one here. Just me. All by my lonesome. You never quite know what you're going to end up with in this place. But here's the older spots. This one's from 1860. Look how beautiful that is. That is cool. In memory of, I can't read it with my own eyes, but I'm sure the camera probably picks it up a little bit better. It's pretty old and faded. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that this is what we're looking for. Let me go around this way so I'm not walking on that. Yeah, so we got this big old tree here, and then we got what's the oldest. Something's creaking over there, but yeah, this is the oldest grave site here. First grave in Boston Mill Cemetery, David Williams, buried May 1823 in the bark of the tree that killed him. So yeah, I guess the tree that killed him, they used as his casket, which is kind of interesting. Ooh, look at that bug. It's a little cold for you to be out here now. Anyway, let's set this up and we'll give it a go. Alright guys, we are now standing next to David Williams' grave, who passed away in 1820. I just noticed that metal plaque is moving. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, but it's, for some reason, vibrating. I just noticed that. I don't know if it happened at some point while I was setting up the camera, but again, I do apologize for all the traffic. That's kind of one reason that it's a little bit hard to film here. But it is what it is. I don't know what did that. That was kind of weird. But anyway, trying to find my spirit box. I accidentally opened up ChatGPT for some reason. But another little update. Unfortunately, the Toronto Blue Jays have lost. So I'm now wearing my Pittsburgh Pirates hat, just because I can. What the heck is this thing? Oh, apparently there's a new one called a video spirit box. Okay, we'll have to try that later. Anyway.
Your name.
My name? Why do you want to know my name? Oh, hello, Mr. Spider. Man, it's starting to get really cold now. I don't mean like this moment, I'm just saying in general. The weather has shifted quite a lot. A couple weeks ago it was like in the 20s or something, and then now it's like basically hitting the negatives. At night, of course. Why do you want to know my name?
Trip.
Trip? What do you mean by trip? Like I'm going on a trip? Hey David, we have a question for you. Can you tell us exactly how you died?
Sculpture.
Sculpture? I'm not really sure what that's supposed to mean, but okay. Sculpture. Were you building a sculpture? Like you were going to use the tree as a sculpture or something? Maybe like a totem pole? Can you tell us the year that you died? It's been a very long time. 202 years this grave has been here. That's pretty wild. Well, we're not getting too much. What did you used to like to do back in the day, David? Were you like an arborist? You like cut trees down and stuff? Oh.
I can make it cold.
Somebody's playing Indian music. Don't copyright me, YouTube.
Ginger.
What can I say, guys? I'm from Brampton, okay? If you know, you know. Ginger, what does that mean? You can make it cold. It's already cold, but if you want to make it colder just to let me know you're here, sure, why not? It always seems like the most active part of the cemetery here is the schoolhouse. And I guess that back area where I saw that ghoul, if you will, way back when. Maybe we'll go back there. Kind of makes me a little bit nervous because of...
Open.
Open what? What's open? You want me to open something?
Don't mess with him.
Whoa. Don't mess with him. Who is him? Or he, or whatever. Gotta keep my hands warm. I have gloves, but I forgot them in the car. I figured we should be able to survive a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna get a move on back over there where I camped many years ago. Is whatever here, whatever I saw that night, is it gonna show itself to me again? No answer. Okay. I guess we will head over there. I'll grab the camera. And we'll ask some questions back there. See if we hear anything. Maybe see something. I don't know. Like I said, I have no idea. It's been years since that happened. I haven't really seen anything since, or at least, you know, since we've returned tonight. But all right, let's head on over there. Did something just hit that thing? What? It's not moving. Well, now it's moving, because I touched it, obviously. Dude, something made that move earlier? And then it hit it again. Okay, what did that? That's crazy. I also just heard something over there. but we're going to ignore it for a moment. Can you do that again? Whatever did that? Weird. I don't even know what to say about that. One more time. Can you do that again? Something is clearly trying to get my attention. Huh. Okay, well that was interesting. Hasn't happened since. I did decide to wait like another 2 minutes, but nothing happened. So, oh, look at these cute little graves. We got Louisa and Rachel. I don't think I've ever actually noticed these before. They're significantly smaller, so maybe they're children? I'm not really sure. Kind of at... Oh, yeah, I think so. 2 years and 12 days? Oh, wow. Oh, man. It's getting colder by the second now. That one, like, split. This thing here is the best part of this entire cemetery. That is, like, one of the craziest monuments I have ever seen. In a Canadian cemetery, anyways. I know there's a lot of really amazing ones in states and all around the world. Okay, so where exactly were we when we camped? I think it was like just back here somewhere. Yeah, I guess it was like back here. Something like that anyways. Like probably right over there. I thought I heard somebody talking. Like almost like mumbling to themselves kind of thing. Hello? So yeah, it definitely would have been on this side. Reason being is because there's no graves over here. Yeah, I remember putting my tent somewhere roughly about there. And then kind of looking out, and there was like a man standing over here, which is insane. And then when I came back out, he was gone. And to this day, I still have no idea what the hell I saw out here. But if I saw it again, I can assure you I would probably, poop my pants and run away at this point. Because that was freaky as shit. Alright, let's walk back over to the schoolhouse. Kind of want to see if we can make contact again. It's been a little bit of a subtle night, to say the least. Nothing really too crazy as of yet. But it seems like we're definitely getting something tonight. Alright, back at the schoolhouse. Whew, my nose is starting to run. Alright, let's set up near the steps again. And, yeah, let's see where we can, I guess, take this. Okay, guys. Whew. Damn, it is getting cool. I'm really already not liking winter. And it's not even really winter yet. Is it winter? I have no idea. But winter is coming. It is literally on its way. So a few updates. So this week I am taking a little bit of a break I will have plenty of content for you in the meanwhile on the main channel, some stuff on the vlog channel, probably maybe some old series, I don't know, we'll see. Oh, my ears are getting cold. Alright, but yeah, I'm taking a little bit of a break, just a few days, not too long, and I'm heading towards Pittsburgh, just going to hang out with my good friend Brent, and yeah, just hang out overall. I just love Pittsburgh. I think it's like one of the best American cities. But yeah, apart from that, we did do something this week. I purchased a truck, finally, a pickup truck. You will see it probably in the next vlog, or maybe even in the next main channel video or whatever. But yeah, it's a nice truck. It's good because we needed it to be able to do more stuff more efficiently. Of course, you know, space has become a problem with the Forester. I'm not getting rid of the Forester. I am giving it to my mom so she can use it because her old Ford Escape is just not really cutting it anymore. And that was a knock, right? Okay. Whatever did that, you want to do that again? Hello? It sounded like it came from the door. I thought I heard something like moving around in there. Okay. Let's ask a few more questions using this. See if we can actually make a connection. Whatever made that knock noise, can you talk through this? Are you trying to get my attention? You trying to tell me something? Again, I thought I was hearing voices. Okay, well, I'm going to leave in a few moments, so now's your chance if you want to talk. I'm going to go to a very spooky forest. And you can't follow me, you have to stay here. Also, something kind of interesting happened. Let's wait until this car passes, because it's kind of annoying. But when I was setting up the camera, a square box came up on screen, which usually tells me that there's a person, you know, being focused on by the camera. Clearly there is no person, but maybe somebody was actually standing there. I'm going to actually go up there and see what the vibe is like, I guess. Doesn't feel any different, in my opinion.
I'll affect everything.
I'll affect everything. Okay. So affect something then. They don't really seem like they want to talk too much tonight, so I think we're going to pack it in and get a move on here. Going to head to the serial killer woods, so that should be fun. I was thinking about it. I'm like, we did have the shelter that we were building there. Now, I don't really plan on doing anything with it anymore because every time I rebuild it, somebody tears it down, so I just don't really see the point. But we might as well go and camp there, at least for a little bit, and just kind of see what happens, I suppose. Oh yeah, guys, this is the probably the last time you're gonna see me with the The old Forester, good old Forrest Gump here, who has literally been through hell and back these last few years since I bought it. And yeah, she's been a good, solid SUV. Would highly recommend.
Is this a dream? Too good to be true. What I feel for you.
Dude, this thing's been up mountains. It's been through the desert multiple times. The amount of times I thought I was about to break it, almost tore the bumper off, and just, you know, the craziest things you can possibly imagine. It's been a lot of good years, man, and no real problems. I think the only real issues I've ever had on this car were wheel bearings, which is kind of a given, and the thermal control module, which has not broken since. That one was kind of annoying because it was expensive, but yeah, 2019 Forester. I think I bought it 3 years ago or something like that, maybe 2.5. I don't really remember anymore. I bought it with 58,000 kilometers, and it is now at 270,000 kilometers. Well, just about to be. She's been through a lot of oil changes, but it's been across the continent, East Coast, West Coast, literally to Newfoundland, British Columbia, Northern British Columbia, Vegas twice, Florida 3 times, I think, and pretty much just about everywhere else you can imagine. And it's just time. It is time to move on to bigger and better things, literal bigger things, because now we finally have a pickup truck. I know a lot of you guys have been talking about it, and it's not like I wasn't considering it. Obviously I was, and just, you know, timing. Finally found the one that I was most interested in, and we got it. So you guys will, like I said, see it in the next little while, probably next week or something like that, basically once I have it. But yeah, let's head on over to the Serial Killer Woods, investigate there, and see what we come up with. Apart from that, smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, turn on those notifications, and of course, go and check out our awesome sponsor, Great E-Scooters. Had a lot of fun. That was a thrill driving that thing, holy moly. But yeah, we'll see y'all in the next one. Love ya. Bye-bye.